if you find yourself putting more effort into a relationship, friendship, romantic partnership, whatever, more effort than the other person, then one, communicate that. Hey, look, I feel like I'm doing this. I don't know if I'm being too much. If I am, please let me know. I just really like you. Or if it's a friendship, hey man, like, I feel like I'm the one who's always calling you. I'm the one who's always initiating. Is there something maybe I should know? Or like, I don't know, or just pump the brakes a little bit. You know, why do you feel like you need to give all of that energy? Is it a codependency thing that you might need to work on? Is it, what is it? You know, is it something else? So for instance, in a friendship, if you feel like you're the one who's always showing up, you're the one always making the phone calls, always sending the text message, always trying to be the one to hang out, stop doing that. Stop doing it. Start matching their energy. Don't get mad about it. Don't get all like, this fucking person, they wouldn't even call me if I didn't. Trust me, I've done that. I've done it. Everybody's in their own fucking world, you guys. You need to understand this. Just pump the brakes. Because if you're getting angry at that somebody's not matching your energy, it could be an expectation that it could be an, what's the word I'm looking for? It could be an indicator that you have expectations that are unrealistic. That you are projecting, well, I would do that. Why don't they do that? They're not you. And you need to understand that. Otherwise, you're going to be let down time and time again. People are fucking assholes. It's like, are people, or are you just projecting your expectations on other people without communicating it? And then when they don't meet your expectations, they're a bad person. Right? So pump the brakes a little bit. If you're in a romantic relationship, then communicate it. Hey, look, I feel like this. This is how I've been feeling. I hope this doesn't come off wrong. I don't mean any ill intention here, but I feel like I need to say this. I feel like this is important for me to say. I'm giving you more. I feel like I'm giving you more than I'm getting. And I don't know if you feel the same. However, that's how I feel. And be prepared to talk about what you need from that person. What do you need? I need you to answer my text messages, right? I need you to call me back when you say you're going to call me back. Whatever that is, whatever that they can do to meet those needs, absolutely. But if you're just like, I need you to answer the phone every single time I call you 6 times a day, and I need you to just like call me, and I need you to just like check in on me. I need you to do all this, all that, all this, even though you know that they got a fucking life. It's like, be reasonable, right? Be reasonable. Okay. But at the end of the day, if you're feeling beat up and upset and like, why do I always give and nobody gives back? It's probably because you don't have boundaries for yourself. And you're setting expectations for other people that are unrealistic. So instead of getting upset about it, ask yourself, well then, what can I do? How much energy can I stop giving that I'll feel better about, right? If I'm the one who's always like, let's hang out, and they're not, okay, pump the brakes a little bit. And instead of needing to hang out with them all the time, go hang out with yourself. Spend that energy on yourself. Because ultimately, in my opinion, and from my own experience, this was me for many years growing up, I was codependent. So I needed that. And I didn't know how to spend time by myself, right? I needed the attention all the time. And so when you feel hurt by that, it's typically, in my opinion, again, an indicator of some sort of codependency. Setting expectations for other people that are unrealistic. You're projecting expectations. instead of communicating them. And that's a big no-no in the human relationship game. And I get it, because codependency is deeply rooted in fear of rejection and all this stuff. And so, like, if you communicate, then you're risking being rejected. And it's like, I can't communicate. I'd rather just expect them to know. And then hopefully they do. And then if they do, I'm happy. And if they don't, I'm fucking angry. Right? It's just like, no, come on. No, that's not the mature way of handling things. Risk rejection. Because at the end of the day, if you don't reject yourself, you cannot be rejected by anyone. You cannot. The only person who can reject you is you. So stop rejecting yourself by neglecting yourself to unrealistic expectations of other people that they don't owe you. I don't know if I answered your question, but I hope that brought some sort of insight.